And we're live. Hello everyone. Welcome
What up,
to welcome to G Live. And
G
we're gonna do
Live?
player pass tonight because it's the last Wednesday of the month. Wow, last Wednesday of the month.
Oh,
Could you
it's
imagine that?
grabe nga eh. Bilis. Sobrang
Tapos
bilis.
na, tapos na ang September and 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 October na. And tas after October, November, then December, and then we say goodbye to 2021.
Whew.
But before we say goodbye to 2021, we're gonna check out the games that were demoed, featured, or released during GenCon 2021. So it happened earlier this month,
Yep.
and since we're not able to go there, yun, diba? So we'll just check out the games. As usual, we're gonna do player pass. If it's your first time here, we're just gonna vote player pass. We're gonna check out the games. Check out. Usually there's a video to check out the components, and we look at it if it's like our first impressions. Is it a we're gonna play it or we're gonna pass on it?
Yum.
Okay, yeah. So while Willow is doing social media stuff, sharing this online, we are live also in YouTube. So if you're in YouTube, hey, hello. Please do like and subscribe so that you can get awesome content from us, Willow and Dwayne. We're gonna talk about board games and so much more. And if you're in Facebook, like Dan, hi Dan, good evening. Uh, just say hi to us and share this video so that more people can enjoy our amazing hobby. Yun.
Yeah. I'm trying to look
Yun.
if we can get the poll back. They changed some things, so maybe it would work. If it doesn't work, we're gonna do our comment player pass, but hopefully this works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And uh the games that we're gonna check out today, we sourced them through the G Live game night community. So we placed a poll. People uh placed a lot of games there, suggested and then voted. So the games there, we're gonna check them out. So if you're not part of that community yet, do join because it's fun. It's G Live Game Night community. We talk about board games there as well, and we talk about Kickstarter releases or anything about board games or gaming in general. Mukhang serious ka, Willow. Are you
Hinahanap.
okay?
I'm looking for the. Yeah.
Do we have a question of the stream?
Oh, we do have a question of the stream. Our question of the stream is, what is your favorite game or news na or release na announced in GenCon
Ooh.
2021? Yeah, so share it with us. Let us know. Mine is definitely a game we're gonna be checking out later. It was a surprise also, but yeah.
Mine is also a game that we're gonna check out later. And we do have some news about it na, na specific to gaming live because wink wink, we may or may not have backed something.
Yeah.
Yes. So stay tuned. Yeah, how are you guys? If you are here watching, share with us the games that you are excited about that were released, demoed, featured in Gen Con. Or if there's any like current Kickstarter that you're excited about, comment down below. We can talk about it and chat. Hi.
I'm
Parang
really looking. I'm really looking for the polls. Facebook changed a lot of their things, so I'm looking for their poll again. Yeah. Hopefully maayos ko. But yeah, what's up? Joram, welcome to the stream. Also Gino, good evening. And Luven says
hello.
maayong gabi. Welcome guys to the
Maayong
stream.
gabi sa inyong tanan. Yes, okay. Mukhang mayroong epiphany si Willow. Uh, while well while we're kung while we're waiting for for Willow, if you have last minute additions, you can either put it in the comments below, and then we might squeeze it in this show. Or you can also vote dun sa G Live Game Night community. There's a poll there. You can still kasi may mga games na usually we can do around 10 games in a show. So kung yung game nyo hindi pa siya umaakyat sa top, vote na kayo para yun yung mga games na i-check out natin tonight.
Yay! It's working!
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Okay, I found it. Okay.
So, are
Great.
we ready
Okay,
na?
sige. Great, great. That took me like
I think
five
we're
minutes to
ready
look
na.
for it.
Wag na tayo magpaligoy-ligoy pa. Let's go right in. Oh,
That's
our first
tough.
game because I'm really excited kasi madaming amazing games.
Yan. So welcome again to Player Pass. We're gonna go and check games from Gencon 2021. If you don't know what Player Pass is where we're gonna show you, or we're gonna go and check together some games, and then we're gonna vote if it's a play or a pass. Dun sa poll na apparently we have, which is very nice. Okay, so we're gonna go straight to our first game. Our first game is one game that we were surprised that it was in Gen Con because it is an older release, I think. But
Yes, it was a Kickstarter back in 2020. Pero medyo, parang, I think it's like a sleeper hit. Parang, okay, Kickstarter, pero medyo
yeah,
quiet lang. Pero it was successfully backed. And now, it was released in Gen Con, and a lot of people are like talking about it. So
excited for this one.
let's
Yeah.
check it out. Let's check out Merchants of the Dark Road.
Yeah, so this is Merchants of the Dark Road by Elf Creek Games. Let's quickly go to their BGG, then show their Kickstarter page, which has a really nice intro to the game. So here you
Ang
go,
ganda,
Merchants. Yeah,
yeah.
Merchants of the Dark Road, brave the peril of the Dark Road, traveling between cities to earn fame and fortune. 1 to 4 players, so my solo mode, which is great. 60 to 120 minutes. Very
Not bad. For like,
common number.
it's in a
Yeah.
sweet spot.
12 plus, a bit of reading for sure. Complexity is 2.9. T3 over 5. Yan. So it's a beautiful board. We saw the video in
Yeah.
last Gen Con. It's a mixture of like a rondel with like a puzzle
Yeah.
aspect.
Parang there's a Tetris type kasi your wagon can only fit a certain number
Yeah.
of stuff that you buy and sell, I believe.
Yeah,
Kasi
tas
you're merchants. You
may
play as merchants in the dark road.
yeah, tas may dice placement pa. So really really cool. Let's check the Kickstarter page for sure. They have a video there, which we'd like to see. Here you go.
Ganda.
Pause our
Can I
music.
just say, box pa lang, ang ganda na.
Oh, it is. The art is really beautiful. Nga. Here you go. Let's check this out together.
This is our chance to get some money and we'll be sung as heroes.
I don't know, Edith. The dark season is beset with all sorts of dangers. I'm not willing to risk my wagon nor my neck for your ego and delusions of grandeur. Welcome to the booming city of High Reach, chock full of activity, fame, and fortune. Find companions, fill your wagon, and
ng
light
coins.
your lanterns. There's coin to be made along the dark road. Are you ambitious enough to endure the dangerous travels ahead?
So nice.
Merchants of the Dark Road is a strategy game for 1 to 4 players, set in a world of ice and snow during its winter-long night. Plan your next move carefully as you puzzle out how to move around the city both now and on future turns. Earn your fortune by selling goods to heroes at the Ringway Inn. Or find fame through dangerous travels on the dark road to distant cities. The lowest of these two totals is your final score. So become rich
Ooh.
and famous to be named the greatest merchant in High Reach. Well, Edith, you were right. I've got to say, I was worried for nothing.
That's easy for you to say. I was nearly eaten before we even arrived.
My friend, the lantern may flicker and fade, but the coin still shines. When is our next journey?
Gencon.
Become a backer today. Well, too late
Too
because
late.
it was finished. Pero
Yeah.
the art is gorgeous. Did you see the coins? Parang ang
Yeah.
ganda. Like
We're
may
gonna look
as a
for it.
whole, it reminds me of the Scythe coin or the Lords of Waterdeep coin. Parang interesting
Yeah,
shape
here.
coins.
These are the
Uh,
coins. Deluxe I think was the metal coins. This
the metal.
ones are not, I think. Yeah,
Okay,
these are
yeah.
not.
Sige, before we continue, I think we should put up the poll so that people can vote. And if you have comments about this game, your thoughts, do share it
Yeah.
so that we
Uh
can read.
yeah, sabi ni Luvin kanina, that's the only game I voted in the whole list. Uh Meron talagang game that you really want. Usually in a convention or a release convention, parang may isa ka lang talagang minamata. I guess
Really?
this one's for you.
Would you think you go to Gencon, tapos isa lang ang, you leave Gencon with just one game?
If I was there, I would buy a lot. But
Diba?
we're not, parang syempre ano, nag-aabang lang tayo ng news din.
True.
Gino says, Tokaido After Dark? Question mark.
Tokaido.
I hope those metal coins make retail. Hopefully, if actually maganda nga they just released the metal coins. I think they do. I think I saw in their website that they do sell the metal coins lang. So you can check
Mm.
Elf Creek Games. Sam says, hi, hello, Sam, welcome to the stream.
Hello, Sam.
We have our
Yan si
vote
Sam, madami rin
system
siyang
in our
sinadjust na games.
yes. And so it's a worker dice placement.
Dice placement, and you have to balance between being a merchant and traveling through the dark road kasi
That's so
you
smart.
balance your profit and your fame, and whichever is the lowest between those two scores, that will be your final score. So parang
Ganda
you
ng
really have to
deluxe.
balance those uh two victory conditions.
Yeah.
Ang ganda
Look at
ng
the deluxe edition.
components.
Look at the deluxe edition. It's
Cute,
so
parang
nice.
horseshoe.
Anyway.
It's my
But
carriage.
yeah, let us know if this is a player or pass for you. You can vote it in the poll. I think meron ng poll which is up. But this one we knew it was no, it was kickstarted but hindi pa actual release, I think, on GenCon. I think they just featured it there. Tapos hindi pa na fulfill eh, 'di ba sa backers. Hopefully
Mm.
if you back this also before, sana dumating na sa inyo so we can try with you guys. But looks really, 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 really good. Yeah, from Elf Creek Games. Yan. Play daw, sabi ni David. Welcome, David, to the stream. Yan.
Hello,
Oh,
David. Hello,
yan.
David.
David. Governor. Okay, sige. The next game, I think that's on the list. Sabi ni JP, pwede sa player one. Of course, he like those solo games. And it's a really beautiful game.
One
Para
to four players,
siyang,
no?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Ang daming good good things about the game. Hopefully, na if I try it in the future and all these good things come together, sana I still feel the same way. Na parang maganda yung pag mix and mash nung the whole
Tapos,
thing.
yeah. And it veers away, this game, it veers away from the parang colorful games that we have had recently. This one's like more I guess because it's Dark Road. Pero
Yeah.
parang it feels like what was that his father's work, yung
Mm.
horror game pero worker placement rin. Parang they're I like that they're integrating horror with worker placement aspect. Kasi usually horror is just like survival.
Yeah.
But this time you try to to survive and make a living
Oh, yeah.
selling stuff to adventurers.
Yeah. There you go. Sige. Let me just check the poll. Yeah, it's definitely a play. So we're gonna put it here. Yay. I get to see a poll again. I'm gonna stop the poll para ano na, para we can go to the next. Okay. Our next game from our poll in Live Game Night naman is a game from I voted for. It's called Picture Perfect. So we'll check that out. Picture Perfect. There you go. Yeah. This is the older ano
Their
uh
perfect moment.
yeah, it was called The Perfect Moment, pero nung Gencon apparently they changed it to Picture Perfect. Which is not a bad decision to change, to be
Yeah, I
honest.
mean, it has the alliteration in letter P, so mas madali. Parang, oh, picture perfect.
Yeah, so let's
It
search it
rolls off
in
the tongue, so it's nice.
Picture Perfect 2020. There you go. Okay, here you go. So picture perfect. How do you take the perfect picture of a group of people if you have only one try? It's 2 to 4
Ooh.
players, 50 to 90 minutes, 10 and up, and weight is just a little shy of 2, which is 1.86/5. I
So
hope
relatively simple.
it's relatively simple. I think it's the same with like cryptid na parang kailangan mo lang ma-figure out kung ano yung hindi siya para mahanap mo kung ano siya. That type of game. And also yung mga sleuth, if you guys have played that. But yeah, this is from Korax Games. Designed by Anthony
Novo.
Novo.
Ang daming
Yeah,
vowels, no?
yeah. So if you wanna see it, we will show a couple of photos kasi maganda yung pictures nito
Ang
since
cool ng
it's a picture
photo.
perfect. So you have to get all of these standees in the right positions, and then what they said was to take a picture on your phone before
Mm,
parang to end your game, and then you show it to everyone para I guess just to prove na parang okay, ito yung sa tingin kong tamang positions ng lahat
so
before the
parang,
game ends.
so you have, so there's a setup, tas you try to recreate the setup
Yeah.
using clues and deduction. Oh, so parang it's a nice twist sa deduction games.
Yeah.
Na parang instead of solving who killed who, this one, who is beside who?
Or when are you gonna take the perfect picture in the party? Siguro parang yung theme niya is you're a photographer in the party, tapos everyone's like a socialite, so si Madam Marites can't be next to Madam Leia pag nakita sila sa publicity or
Oh my
something, yung
God,
mga ganun.
magkatabi sila. Ew.
Parang ganun. Yeah. But I really
Oh.
hope in the future they do makes or someone makes a variant na one player to, kasi deduction games are really good at na one player.
I
Yeah.
guess I guess yung challenge is paano mo siya i-check. Like,
Yeah.
if you set it up, you already know the answer. Pero baka pwede sila. Anyway, sige, let's
Yeah.
let's check out more before we
Uh, di-
theorize a solo version of this
Sige,
game.
let's have I saw a quick video TikTok video nga to, but let's see.
This is Picture Perfect. It's my biggest surprise from Gencon 2021. Walking by the Arcane Winners booth, seeing the game being demoed stopped me in my tracks. In this game, your task is to take the perfect group picture. You get points for placing people in the right spots, but to start, you only know some of the guests' wishes, placed in secret envelopes. For example, Uncle Joey doesn't like to stand next to Aunt Lenny, and Matilda can't have anyone in front of her. Each round, a card is drawn from the exchange deck to describe how the envelopes will be moved around for more information. After 6 of these rounds, you actually take a photo with your phone and then score. Most points win.
There you go. Very
You
very
take a
quick.
photo.
Very very quick explanation, but hopefully you guys got it. I think it's like Clue na
Gencon 2021 is all wrapped up.
I'm sorry. Parang siyang Clue na at first you know a few of these wishes nga, and then I think they say you pass you pass one or two to your left, and then eventually may magbubukas until everyone knows a couple of things, tapos you take a photo before you end your game. Sabi ni Gino, this will be perfect for wedding planners, lol. And then
Yung
I
parang
like
seating plan.
yeah. And then sabi ni Sam, ito yung gamification ng trying to get a good block picture kapag may barkada na nag-FO or and may couples na nag-break up.
Oh my
So,
God, too real. Block
parang,
pic, tapos may mga
okay guys,
magkakaaway. Oh my God. Tapos yung
picture.
parang ikaw
Doon ka na
kailangan
lang.
na
Doon ka na
nasa
lang sa
gitna
likod.
ka kasi friends mo pa rin sila.
Ayan. Wait lang. Let me put in pala a poll. Sorry. While we're discussing more of this. Picture perfect. This one I really hope we can get soon. I wanna play this Christmas, playing with my cousins because they like yung mga ganito deduction games. Picture perfect and activate the poll. Hopefully you guys see the poll in like a few seconds. Mark Ellis, good evening, GL Fan Bam. Welcome to the stream, Mark Ellis. I hope you're having a great night, yan. So we're currently at picture perfect. Really cool deduction game. Parang this is the only one na ganito yung twist ng deduction game, I think. Very, very interesting.
Tapos
So,
it's child friendly kasi usually uh may mga deduction games puro murder and you don't want na parang okay kids murder at least this time
who killed
parang
who?
you still train the deductive skills of children. Pero picture and nice rin yung parang you take a picture at the end.
I
So
like I like this one. Gino says, create your own PNP version with standees of your friends. Then watch people spill the tea about each other habang nagde-deduce. Hmm. Si ano, ayaw niya kasi katabi yun kasi alam mo na, di ba yung nangyari? Ganun. Table talk. That's table talk. Yeah. Sige. Let's check out our poll in G Live Game Night. If you guys don't know where we're getting the games from, we're getting it from G Live Game Night community on Facebook. We put up a poll of Gencon releases or the same time na nag-release. And then people voted for which ones we can check. We're done with Merchants of the Dark Road, Picture Perfect. We're going next to Furnace. Fernaci. Yeah. Okay, but before we go there, Fern, Picture Perfect. Oh, nice. It's a play. It's actually malayo. But thank you guys for voting. I hope you guys like this system. Kasi bumalik na siya. I like it also. Okay. So we're gonna pause the poll there. A lot of people are voting now. Okay. Furnace. Let me just get this. This is the Mart. No, this is not the Martin bonus one.
ooh,
Let me
box
just
pa
say this.
lang.
It
Cool
looks
ng box.
wonderful. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna go with Furnace. Here, do you wanna read this one? This is more up your alley, I think.
19th century capitalists manipulate the market and manage their industrial empires. It's 2 to 4 players, 30 to 60 minutes, so fairly quick. It's 12 up, so I guess there's a lot of reading and 2.17 in weight, so not that hard.
It's not.
Ah,
Yeah. It. Parang yung artwork is
parang kasi sa
malayo, no?
coloration,
Yeah.
I'm parang my body is ready for a heavy euro. So
Mm-hmm.
maybe this is not a heavy euro.
Let me look for a nice video. We do have a 6-minute.
Kasi kapag sepia yung color ng box, parang ay heavy euro ganyan.
Usually it is, right? Hanap lang
Pero
ako. Okay, here you go. Copy.
for a lot of people voted for this in the poll.
It looks like a card game. And
It's a card game
it looks more colorful, to be honest naman. It looks more
sa
colorful
inside.
in inside than yung box. Which is nice. I like the style ng artwork sa loob. But let's quickly watch this short video that they
The world is changing. I am changing it. The technological revolution has brought us progress, and my priority is to be at the head of it. It has never been more vital to stay informed on ever-changing market tendencies. Do I want to build my empire upon the tried and true railroads? The world will always need coal. Should I test my mettle in pursuit of steel? The Bessemer processing might hold my future. Perhaps it's the mesmerizing black gold I should wrest from my competitors. Mayhap keeping my fingers in all the pies is the key to my wealth. Nobody knows that, but I do know two things. First, my time and effort are the most valuable things of all, and they are limited. Second, fair game and maneuvering are the two pillars of this brave new world. All players in the market take turns choosing a facility and announcing the amount of effort they're going to spend on it. You may start playing big, and no one will be able to offer the same price. If you're the largest investor, the facility will be yours in the end, but you may give the
Okay.
others a chance for an instant compensating profit. If invested wisely, their compensation could be more profitable than owning the facility. You can go smaller, but there's always a chance to be outbid and having to settle for compensation. The choice is yours. Will you greedily gobble up businesses and facilities, leaving yourself bereft of funds? Will you anticipate your future needs and accrue capital to fuel your rise? Your style is your own. And finally, we're people of our word here. We don't change or add any more effort than stated up front. If any facility remains unattended, no one gets it. So why would it go to waste? Take it. When all the proposals are announced, everyone reaps the rewards, either by expanding their industrial empires or by extracting or processing resources to power up their facilities later. Then, everyone manages their own industrial empire. I may resolve my facilities, one by one, in any order I wish, and my only goal is to reap as much profit from them as I can. I will manipulate my resources, upgrade my facilities, maneuver my resources again, extract, process, and sell them at an inflated price later. It seems that I'm ready for the next market offer. My rivals are also developing and managing their own industrial empires. I can't afford for them to get out in front of me, so I'll control their progress and choke them off when we're back in the market again. Right now, their steel and coal processing are burning me up. However, is it worthwhile to steal their strategy for my own? How will I become the wealthiest of them all? That's the question of the era. Furnace, lead the technological revolution.
Oh,
Interesting.
okay, not gonna lie. Saw the box art, saw the descriptions. I wasn't interested. Pero like looking at that gameplay overview, it's actually very interesting. I was smiling the whole time kasi I like yung mga ganun na medyo may pagka-bidding and
May
then
bidding.
resource management, then you parang magiging engine siya at the end. Very interesting. I like that.
Yeah, I thought may worker placement aspect. I thought na may I guess bidding. It looks like a game na may bidding from the box art. Pero a game that feels like pero medyo malayo eh. Pero medyo para hindi, malayo siya eh. Pero yung the way that you manipulate, you turn your resources into like points, it's like it's a wonderful world.
Mm.
Kasi may mga cards rin, you collect cards. Pero that one you draft it eh. This one you bid for it.
I'm interested how the game would go like in the long run. Like I got like the round one, but then of course you're gonna do another market purchase thing. You get more. I think it's like a bit heavier Century Spice Road na pag manipulate ng things that you get into points. But the ano interests me talaga the bidding. It feels a bit like stockpile pero may compensation. So if I don't win this, I'm gonna get uh the compensation which is the one on top no times the number that I put there.
Yeah, hindi pa sa'kin nagsi-sink in kung paano yung nagwo-work na a while ago na parang, okay, you can put your 4 tokens sa start tapos may multiplier if other players will put it parang I don't know.
I think ano if you lose your number times the compensation dun sa top ng card. So if you lose even if you put down A3, then you get all of these resources. But the person who got it, which is the person who played the 4, gets the power sa baba. Parang ganun, I think,
Yeah,
yung
it gets the card.
very interesting.
Pero we'll see. Is this a play or a pass for our viewers? Our
Okay,
dear
sabi ni
viewers.
Sam, surprising yung 2.17 doesn't match the theme or the art box. Exactly what I said kanina. I
We're in the same boat, Sam. Parang ako, 2.7?
That's why I wasn't
Great.
like into it when I saw yung box art, to be honest.
A sepia game?
Yeah, 2.17. Gershwin says it doesn't look like a heavy euro inside, but it looks so interesting. Yeah, it does. Sam says
Eh.
auction bidding pala siya, and not a good enough reason to say choke them.
Choke them.
Gino, this is where Martin's tip about teaching the resource life cycle comes in. Yes.
True.
Yeah. And Leuven says reminds me of City of Big Shoulders. I have not played City of Big Shoulders.
Me neither.
How does City of Big Shoulders? Is it a heavy game, or is it also 2.17?
Or, tingnan mo yung guy sa box art. Kita yung shoulder niya. So, baka, naka-side view
Big yung
kasi siya.
shoulders. Yeah.
Ganyan.
Yeah. Okay, sige. Let's check the poll. The poll says that it is a play. I am not surprised. Actually, after seeing that playthrough, I actually want one. I want it. Yeah. It feels like I play this game Manhattan Project, Energy Empire. It also feels something like that. The manipulation of your resources. Kaya if it does it in like a quicker game with easier to explain, then I would definitely want that. Yeah. Okay, so we have Merchants of the Dark Road, Picture Perfect Furnace, Cuphead card game. I think this was announced a little bit earlier, but we're still gonna check it out because I also do want this. Cuphead, the card game.
Cuphead.
Very interesting. Oh, let me just save the image.
Wala pa.
Yeah, it's not yet. But hopefully, was it released on Gencon? Does anyone know if this was
We have to ask Clint.
Clint or yeah?
Clint, are you here?
I think I talked to Kendrick about this one also in one time. So if you're here, please do let us know if na-release ba siya nung ano mismo.
Yeah.
Gen
Ako
Con.
hindi siya nasagap ng aking Gencon radar. So, really interesting. It's Cuphead.
Wait lang, let me just fast rolling this game. Okay, let me put the poll up. Have any of you played Cuphead? I love Cuphead.
I
Kaya
think
this one
I
interests.
played.
Have you finished it?
No, definitely no.
Yeah.
No.
It's very hard.
Shakes my head.
To
Hindi
be
ako. No. It's very hard.
Okay, so Cuphead fast rolling dice game. It's a fast rolling dice game where you race against the clock to beat the boss. So basically, in Cuphead, kasi you're also there are certain levels, pero yung parang main thing niya is going against a boss who has different moves, and this one, hopefully, would generate the same feeling. It's a 1 to 4 player board game, 30 to 45 minutes, 12 and up, and yung weight is not yet there. But I think it's gonna reach 2 as the highest, hopefully. 2.17 the highest. Because it looks that way, no? Yeah. Sabi ni Sam, Cuphead played me. You haven't played Cuphead, but Cuphead played you. Yeah, it's
Totoo.
tough. Oh, was this in Gen Con? This looks like a Gen Con
I
thing.
mean, kung nasa shelf siya, it looks like a Gencon, preview.
It does. Let me look for a video habang we're checking out these photos.
Pero you roll dice.
I think you roll dice to... I don't like when BGG does that. Okay. There's not much information. Okay. We're gonna get it from here. So si Miss Chalice.
I mean, yung art is faithful from the Cuphead. Ganda ng
Yeah,
art
yeah.
ng Cuphead.
This is all we got. Over 600 pieces. Wow. Tokens. 8 boss decks, 24 custom dice, play solo or with up to 4 characters. Act fast with a great mix of luck and strategy, dodge, damage, and defeat enemies.
So, is it a real-time game?
Yun nga eh. It's a fast-paced, unpredictable action video game style on the tabletop. It's a fast rolling dice game. Maybe it's a real time game.
Para ba siyang, what was
Okay.
that game you roll
Oh wait.
dice and escape a temple?
Escape Curse of the Temple.
Yeah. That's a real-time game na I
Okay.
remember.
There's one important thing that I saw. It says here, free companion app, timer, and scoring app. So there
So may timer nga.
it looks like a timer thing. Yeah, and then most probably the 8 boss decks tells you that you're not allowed to put a certain thing, uh keep your hand up or something. You know, they do that in these type of games. But it's very interesting. Just can't seem to find. Oh, it was at Gencon. Here you go. It's a long video, but I'm gonna skip through it so we can just check the gameplay out. Hopefully, they do have.
Uy.
That is a question
No.
mark there. I've played.
So what's going to happen is we're going to reveal 3 cards unless we encounter a wallop card, in which case we'll reveal a 4th. So right now we have. There's a wallop. So we'll start with a wallop in round 1.
Okay, so what is a wallop card?
So each of these cards with Motato on it represents an attack that he's doing to us, and the die icon on the bottom is the move we have to do to dodge that attack.
Okay.
If we don't dodge the attack, we're going to take damage. So we want to make sure we roll matching symbols. So this is a jump, a run, and then a double jump on this card. A wallop is a special power-up we can earn. It's an optional card. So if you don't complete this one, we won't take any damage.
Okay.
But if you do choose to complete it, you'll get to draw a wallop card.
Are those beneficial cards?
Yeah, so the wallop cards are good for us. They have power-ups that let us heal each other. They have dice symbols that you can use in place of a die if somebody failed to roll that icon.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, and some
Okay,
other
I'm gonna
surprises.
skip a bit.
They're really useful, so we want.
I think I saw like a timer. So
Ayan.
may
you
timer
roll
na.
until you get a certain symbol that you need.
for the certain move that the boss is doing. I wish they played the music of Cuphead.
Shoot, I should have
Para panic, but it seemed like a 20-second timer lang.
Just for 20 seconds.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay, so now that time is running.
Okay, there you go. So if you want to check that out, that's Cuphead, the board game. Did I put the poll up? I'm sorry, I did not. There you go. The poll should be up. Sabi ni Gino, Cuphead gives me the same stress levels as Outlast. It does. It's not scary. Well, yeah. It's scary because you can't beat it. That description, hey. Yeah, it seems like, to be honest, it feels like a game like up my alley kasi may mga gamer friends ako. They do love Cuphead. But I don't know. Sabi ni Gino also just started playing Bullet. Great, by the way. And I wonder how this stimulates the bullet hell mechanic. I don't
Actually,
feel...
Yeah, that's actually my biggest question. How does it feel like the video game? Kasi parang dice rolling, walang, alam mo yun, yung parang
hindi magte-tense up yung body mo, alam mo yan. Yung parang
mag-clench yung butt mo kasi parang oh no, mamamatay na ako, ganyan.
Yeah, I don't know, but they also showed, I mean, I only showed a couple, one part of it, and I think that was the pinaka first. I think si Carrot Head or yung Potato Man yan. So, yeah. Sabi ni Sam, since dice roll siya, baka naman I have enough dexterity to win this game. I think it feels like a fuse, but since you're doing your own thing, I don't know how parang paano yung feeling ng cooperative part dun. Sabi ni David, same David, parang underwhelming siya for me. Same. And sabi ni Kendrick, tipid. Haha. I think tipid yung pag-show ko ng video. But hopefully, I did not show the whole thing. It was long. It was 20 minutes yung video. Gershwin said didn't see pala the mobile app integration. I just saw the timer. Didn't show it. Hopefully, here's the thing. If they're gonna do a mobile app, I hope they put the a really nice timer with really good music that makes the whole experience more tense. And hopefully, my integration talaga siya na if it says like a wallop or it says like a special move na gagawin ng ng boss, it randomizes it through the app also. Hopefully it does that. Kasi parang bitin nga from just looking at it. Yeah. But that I would give it a try if ano, just because of the theme.
Pero what would our viewers say or feel about it? Is it a play or pass?
Yeah. So checking out the
So vote.
poll now. Uh
Ano
People
lang
are
kami. We're
voting.
just giving our honest first impressions. No
Yeah.
right or wrong answers. And syempre, if you really, really like the game, even if the even if it does a pass, okay lang yun. That's okay.
Yeah.
Or
I,
even if you don't like the game, tapos parang everyone played, it's also okay.
yeah. I would, to be honest, I would still put this in my play, even if I said all of those things, just because it's Cuphead. I would still play this. I
True.
would probably get this, put this in my collection just because it's Cuphead. Really good IP. Okay, checking out the poll. People are putting it at pass. Yeah. Makes sense. Not
Oh,
not not everyone is
sad
a
Willow.
no, not everyone is a fan of like one, the IP. Second, of dexterity games or dice rolling. Na yun lang yung gagawin mo lagi. Yeah.
A-
So,
Ako yung main thing ko kasi how does it feel like the video game?
yeah.
Kasi
That makes
there
sense.
are honestly there are some games na better talaga siya as a video game.
Uh-huh.
Then there are some games na better siya as a board game. And yeah. Pero
Lu-
we're gonna move on. Ay, sige,
yeah.
meron ba?
Luven says baka pwede masingit yung All 3 by Anton Balza. If
All
hopefully you put
three?
it on the poll so that people could vote because we're going through the poll because a lot of people also put some games there.
Yeah.
Next game in on the poll is Mythic Mischief. Thank you pala. Sorry. Thank you pala. Well, that's Dwayne for putting these games. Clint for putting Cuphead. And then Sam, Mythic Mischief. We're gonna check that out. Mythic Mischief. I think this is a Kickstarter, diba? I think Kickstarter. Okay, let me just put it in our here. There you go. So Mythic Mischief.
I am super intrigued with this
Yeah.
game.
Sabi ni David, here's his say. Sorry. For dice rolling games, I think dapat may limit lang yung pag reroll. Parang it defeats the purpose if you have unlimited reroll. There's games that give you
The
unlimited
limit is
reroll.
the time.
The time. Yeah, the time is your limit. So dexterity talaga. If you're really good in rolling the dice, then the skill, dexterity skill.
And
Yeah.
there are also games na the dice explode.
Yeah.
Like if you roll tas may lalabas na
The,
symbol tapos
yeah.
either wala
You
na
can't
siya,
re-roll it
you
na.
can't use it, you can't
Yeah.
re-roll it. Pero again, I don't know. Uh the game is designed and I'm sure the designer have their intentions behind it.
And then Gina says maybe they didn't really want to attempt to emulate the game. Baka spin-off siya, set in the world of Cuphead, so I'm willing to try. Love the IP.
Yeah.
Same. I'm willing
True.
to try it also. Mukhang may pagka-legacy din siya with the boss boxes, but I don't know.
Yeah. And again, this is also a lot. This is also our first impressions. If
Yeah.
you like the game, we can research it naman and parang this game is really for me or parang ma-affirm siya na this game is really not for me.
Okay,
That's the whole point of
so
this. We look at Mythic Mischief.
Yeah, this is Mythic Mischief. Mythical high school factions compete to avoid
Ooh.
the Tome Keeper in the school library. It's 24 players, 45 to 90 minutes. I love that it's not going like to 120 na. Recently, like the games na nag-release, di na siya umaabot ng 120.
Actually, gusto ko ng mga long games. Mga
I mean,
9 hours.
there are games na ganun na I really like, but in general, hindi. Anyway, 14 plus and weight niya is 2.43 over 5.
Ooh.
So it's not a Kickstarter game, it's a game found game. Thank you, Kendrick and Sam.
So
I found
this
the link.
game is heavier than Furnace.
Yeah. How do yes, I accept your cookies. Here you go. Let's check out. They should have a do they have videos in Game Found? Live stream. Looks interesting. Okay. I wish.
Ang ganda ng art.
Yeah, sorry. I'm looking for a video for an intro video.
How to play.
Oh, nope, not 20 minutes.
Baka
They
sa-
should have
Ayan. That one.
live stream.
Nope.
Okay, sige. I'm gonna look for a video in YouTube.
Pero ang ganda ng art. I like
Here you go. You can read that first.
in sige, while you're looking for a video, in Mythic Mischief, you play as factions of a mystic puro M. Mythic Manor students competing to get as many of the other students caught by the Tomb Keeper as you can without getting caught yourself. So
Yeah,
parang, ikaw, mahuli ka ng Tomb Keeper.
Yeah. Medyo may pagka, I think may
So-
pagka clankish most probably. Or may umiikot.
Oh.
Or what's that game? There's an old game that does that. Na may umiikot
Na
na you're not supposed to be seen by that. It's a monster game.
it's a old game, taya, yung habulan.
Okay, let's check out the gameplay introduction. Here you go.
Mythic Mischief is a thematic strategy game with easy-to-learn asymmetric factions for 1 to 4 players.
Ooh, look
The game
at
takes place in the restricted area of the Mythic Manor Library, where the Tome Keeper roams the aisles, readily removing misbehaving pupils. You play as one of 7 unique factions of Mythic Manor students, vying for control of the library. It's the
Cute na
perfect chance to
minis.
prove once and for all who is best in class. Luckily, you've procured a list of the returned books and know exactly where the Tome Keeper is heading. On your turn, you may use the abilities of your faction to manipulate nearly everything in the library. Your mythics, your opponents, bookshelves, and even the Tome Keeper, in order to place your fellow students in their path. When an opponent is
Ooh.
caught by the Tome Keeper on your turn, you score a mischief point. The game takes place over 2 phases, before and after lunch. Each phase consists of 3 destinations, where the Tome Keeper will travel to return tomes throughout the library. Your mythic abilities are displayed and tracked on your faction board. As you perform actions on your turn, tick down the action
Oh
dice
my
with
God,
each
ang
use of
gulo
an ability.
nito, pero parang
Yeah.
Each
exciting.
ability may be upgraded by collecting tomes, which are spread across the library. Each faction also has a unique and powerful legendary ability, as well as an after lunch special ability.
After lunch.
Once you have finished using your abilities on your turn, the Tome Keeper moves towards their next destination, taking the quickest path available, moving 4 spaces before lunch and 3 spaces after lunch. If the Tome Keeper enters the space of an opponent mythic, they are removed from the board, and you gain 1 mischief point. The game ends when the Tome Keeper finishes returning all of their tomes, or when a team reaches 10 mischief points. For a more in-depth look at Mythic Mischief, check out our full how to play video or a gameplay video in the description below. Thanks for watching.
Habulan the board game.
Okay. It looks very interesting. Actually, ang ganda ng art. It feels
Oh
like
yeah, maganda yung
Cartoon
art.
Network. Old school Cartoon
Oh
Network.
yeah, it para siyang what is that? Gravity Falls.
Yeah. or Steven
Even Steven Universe, yeah.
Universe. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah. It does feel like a very very magulo type of game
Parang
na
magulo kasi
parang
you can move
laglagan.
you can move your team, you
Yes.
can move the other team, you can move bookshelves, tapos may special power ka pa, tapos may after lunch power pa. So parang ako, ha.
Yeah. Very interesting.
And 7 factions, that's asymmetric. So parang lots of replayability.
Yeah. And magulo ko to kasi it's not like a group of, it's not like one, you're only controlling one person. You're
Yeah.
controlling three people.
You're
Uh
controlling 3 people and other players can control you, can
okay,
move
this
you.
this is ano, is it just a one versus one game?
No, I think it could be
One to four.
one to
Maybe you
four
use less. Uh
or bigger map.
doesn't look, does it have?
Bigger
Because
map pag 4.
I haven't seen a picture or a animation na with
O di baka
more.
masikip.
Yeah, baka masikip
Siksikan kayo
or
sa
tatlo.
library.
One versus AI, one versus one, two versus one, two versus two. Okay. That's
2
interesting.
versus
Thank you, Cedric.
2. Ah,
I was thinking
cool
kasi if
eh.
it was gonna be like one against one against one against one.
Ah,
Sobrang gulo
that
nun.
would be
But
insane.
that would be also fun. Like
Pero parang fun.
kakastart pa lang wala ka ng tao.
'Di
Parang
ba?
ganun. Yeah.
Parang huli ka sa turn order. Nope. Nahuli ka na ng Tome Keeper.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna put up the poll while we check more about this. It looks very interesting. Uh, Ganda rin ng art. I appreciate the art a lot. It's so nice. Ang ganda. I really forgot the game. It's very similar to this. It's an old game where I think it's not Frankenstein. Is it Frankenstein? But a monster is chasing like a group of people tapos iniiwas niya siya.
I don't know the game that you're talking about.
Oh, game trace din pala. Nice. Here you go. Game modes 1 versus 1. Use your superior intellect. Okay, 1 versus 1 versus 2.
1 versus 2.
How can... Okay. Then 2
2
versus
versus
2.
2.
And then tournament. Okay, this makes a lot more sense in tournament mode. And then cool that they do have a solo mode. Blitz head to head. Quick 2-minute. Oh, 2-minute timer. What?
Oh
And
no,
then
may
blitz
timer.
teams. That's fun. Sam says it's described as corridor mixed with
Santorini.
Santorini.
And correct. Yes. Correct yan. Corridor Santorini. Kasi you can move the walls. I guess you can also place walls, no? Or remove walls. Too many walls have been built in between us.
Too many. Okay. Sige, well, the poll is up. I'm just gonna wait for it. We'll check the next game in our poll. We do have Unfathomable by Sam Rosales. We done this already, so we're gonna skip this.
Yeah.
But I remember this was a play. Yeah. But since Gencon released, I think that's why you put it there. Next one is Artisans of Splendid Veil. I think this is Kickstarter. This is added by Dwayne. Dwayne, thank you for adding this.
You're
Yeah.
welcome.
We'll check that out. I think this has a Kickstarter. Artisans of the Splendid Veil. Ano na sila? I think we're getting to the era of board games having these people in this place. Parang ganun. Like Merchants of the Dark Road.
Artisans of Splendid Veil. Parang noun of
A certain place.
a certain place pero may
Oh.
adjective na so pwede na tayong magkaroon ng
Yeah, sorry, just to ano pala this. It's made by Renegade Games, which also got from Garfield Games, sila architects, sila ano. And basically it's that. So I'm not gonna be surprised if they do have like a series of Splendid Vale in the future. Kasi sila rin yung ano
Mm.
ng architects of the West Kingdom. Yung mga ganun.
Ah.
Right? So
Ayun na.
I
Start na
think
yun. Parang
I think we're gonna have a Splendid Vale series coming soon.
Merchants of Splendid Vale. Architects of Splendid Vale.
I won't be surprised.
Viscounts of Splendid Vale.
Okay, Mythic Mischief. A lot of you voted, but we need more.
Is it,
Kasi nandito
is it
siya sa gitna.
close?
It's very
Ay.
close. It's very close. We're gonna go to our next game while you guys are voting for that. It's still up. I didn't stop it or pause it, but I wanna check another game now. It's so close. Okay. Okay. See, Artisans of the Splendid Vale, a cooperative adventure game set in a magical land. 2 to 4 players, no time provided yet. 14 plus, and then yung weight is nothing yet. This is new kasi Kickstarter, I think it was last week. Did we check it out last week?
Or earlier this week.
Yan, it started. Where do you see start date? It started this month. So I think we'll check out the Kickstarter page na lang kasi it's better there. Okay.
A long time ago, the splendid Vale sprung into existence. And with it a multitude of wonders, wonders that the world had never seen before. Now the Vale is a truly splendid place. A place of community,
Wow.
teamwork,
Uy, may book.
adventure, and exploration. A harmonious community has formed within it. A group of adventurers that share their talents and gifts, seeking to make Splendence a better place. Accompany them as they travel forth to tackle new challenges and make new allies. Create
Doggo
tools,
friend.
crafts, and
Doggo.
friendships the world has never seen before. Their quests are just beginning, their stories unfolding. Join the artisans of Splendid Vale. Hone your crafts, explore the Vale. Adventure awaits.
Nice. Did you see that? I would just wanna,
Talent.
where's
Alin?
the
Which
doggo?
one?
Where's the
Ay,
doggo?
Doggo friend. Yeah.
Where's doggo? Doggo friend.
Doggo friend.
Cute. Wala lang. Anyway. Sorry, hindi na ako na-onti kanina. Yung S niya, sakit sa tenga. Sons of... Ang daming S kasi. And it was my ears. Oh, yeah, that's cool. Actually, I didn't see how it played.
I mean, it looks like an adventure game with a storybook. Tas yung
Yeah.
map ay na, yung parang, it's like stuffed fables
Stuffed Fables.
or aftermath. Ano pa ba yung mga ganon?
Yeah.
Near and
Chromonauts.
far. May flippy book thingy.
It's so nice. I like the art.
Ganda ng art.
I
Very
like
parang
the art.
pastel.
Yeah. Wow. Where Splendid Vale is the whole
Splendid
place.
Vale is the place, I guess. I think.
The whole place. Kasi if it's a storybook like this, maybe this is not Splendid Vale yet. I don't know.
Or parang maybe it's the town, tapos you explore the nearby
Api-
area.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, sabi ni Clint, how did you pull it off FB voting using StreamYard? Oh, you gotta go to the live producer and then really look for it. I can you can message me. I'll show you. Sorry. Mark Ellis says friend. Yeah, it says friend.
Friend,
Doggo
Doggo friend.
Aina says love it, but sana may solo mode. Is there none? It feels
Wala ba
like
siyang
it
solo
will
mode?
have a solo mode. It does feel like it has a solo mode. Maybe in the future. It's not done yet, so let's see.
Well,
Maybe
it's a co-op game, so you can always solo
technically
a co-op
you can.
game. Control ka lang ng 2 to 4 different
No
players.
way.
What?
My
What
plushies.
way? My plushie. Ay guys, it's over. Play na yan.
So nice. Sabi ni Mark Ellis, I love Doggo friend. I might get it solely on that. I would get this Doggo. Is this Doggo? That's not Doggo. This is Doggo. I like the bear though. The bear looks nice.
Pero yung
Clint,
Dogo ba, part siya ng ano?
I don't know. I
Uh,
don't know where it is.
is it like parang like a familiar or like you
It's
use
with
it parang
Ramani.
may character? O di so adventuring Dogo rin siya.
Wait,
Ah,
now it doesn't say that it's with her, but it's shown here. I don't know.
Princess, parang bihira yung ganitong arts adventure game. Kala ko economic game dahil sa title. Yeah,
Kasi
kasi
artisans, diba? Yeah.
Artisans of Splendid Vale, parang
Eh,
you craft, you sell. Tapos with the art, I think I think the art is really unique rin kasi very kid friendly.
yeah.
Very parang pastel colors.
Sabi ni Clint, co-op naman I think this is for solo modes. Ay, sabi ni Rain, I missed if this is soloable. I want the Doggo friend din. Well, co-op naman. Also, Sam says co-op naman. So, technically soloable.
Yes.
Wait, my plushie pledge. I need to back it na tuloy. And Rain wants to back it to get the plushies. Did you see the plushies? They're so cute though. They look cute. And I
Ang
feel like
plushie. Tapos gano'n siya kalaki?
it's
7x7x10?
10, yeah. 10-inch
Ay!
plushie.
Ay!
I like the doggo here. The doggo is nice.
It's like yay
It's kind
big.
of it's my head.
It's ano, it's like a plushie, like a teddy bear.
Oh, I haven't put it on while we're talking.
Sige, put a poll
Artisans.
while we gush over the plush.
Wait, spelling this right. If I spelled it wrong, you guys know what we're talking about naman. Oh wait, let's go back to the first one. Mythic Mischief actually. It pulled through.
It's
Ang
a
dami nyo
play.
nag-vote. Thank you for that. Ang dami
Hey,
nag-vote
thank you
dun.
for voting. You know, it's very important to vote.
Okay, and then Artisans of Splendid Vale. Okay, there's something we need to say. Sabi ni Clint, nasa radar ko na to, play to sa akin. Mark Ellis says, I like how Dwayne suddenly brought out a tape measure. He's always ready. Apparently.
Ready tayo, yan. Tape measure.
Clint also said, kala ko kasi Euro Economic, never check the KS page. Kasi nga, the artisans, like, we recently got like Flamecraft also, and so it sounds similar to that, but iba pala siya. And then, Boy Scout mode ka daw. Sabi ni Rain, can GL get this for us? Haha, with the plushies, please. And then, play plus the
plushie.
And Clint says, how dare you guys pass on Cuphead? And Kendrick says, Chief Meeple is backing this. Okay, sige, while we're here in Artisans of the Splendid Vale, we are gonna be backing Artisans of Splendid Vale. We just need you guys to let us know which one you want. Which if you really want the plushies, let us know. And kung ano yung part. Did I put the poll up? I did not put the poll up yet.
You didn't put the
I'm
poll.
sorry. Okay, the poll is up now. Yeah. So if you want the plushies, let us know which tier you guys would want. But yeah. Yeah, we decided to discuss it. Dwayne.
Me?
Yeah.
Why me? Can I just say, ang laki ng box. So parang like story-wise, I noticed na so you have the main book where you have the maps, tapos each character have their own book. Tapos I saw that there's stickers. So if you get equipment, you put them on the like your character.
Yeah.
So may stickers rin siya. So plushie,
I think ganyan yung
stickers.
size ng box kasi kasya yung ano eh.
Yung
Yung plushies. Joke lang.
kasya yung plushie sa box. So, 3 plushies yun. Ang laki ng box.
May game trays for the plushies. Don't worry. why may custom pencils? Kasi you're right. Okay, good. I was wondering, but biglang parang may pencils dito. Okay, so yeah, let us know if you guys want. We're already like there in the retail manager. But this is gonna be completed August 2022. It's gonna be yun yung estimated
Wow.
delivery.
That's
So you
like 1 year from
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, we'll announce when also we need your final decisions. But hopefully since you guys are very excited, papangalanan ko na kayo. Okay, Mark Ellis, Clint, Rain, Aina,
Gusto ko yung pinangalanan. Okay, nasa
Sam.
YouTube.
Okay, so 5 na kayo, 'di ba? That's recorded. Sabi ni Rain, we really want the plushies. Okay, so we can get some plushies also. Yan. But I'll put it up in coming soon. Hopefully you guys can sign up for that para we know na kung ilan talaga kayo who really want those. Or you can also put it in the games, the other one, not the coming soon. Para you can specifically put which plushie you'd want. Yeah. So we can email you or ask you pag gusto niyo na talaga sila. Anyway, okay, so let's check out our poll. Poll says, it's a joke lang, it's a play.
I think parang okay lang sa akin kung pasang splendid.
You know in your heart na play siya.
Yeah. Hindi, pero I think it's anything na adventure na story game. Parang pasok yan sa ano, adhikain. Adhikain.
I'm not gonna lie, it's a really beautiful ano talaga. As in
Pero
this one.
the art is gorgeous.
Yeah.
It uses like pastel colors na not really used in adventure games. Because usually adventure games like very gritty, very parang fight. So maybe this one is more kid friendly. So it could parang you can have your nieces, your nephews, your sons and daughters to join the table. Lalo na if you're like a board gamer, tas you just I know a lot of friends na parang they just had started a family, so parang ako, wow, you could play this with your kids.
Yeah, look, okay, here's the main features just for those who just came back. A cooperative, story-driven adventure through the Splendid Vale. Play as one of the 4 diverse and unique characters, each with their own specialized crafting skills. Your choice will determine your adventure path through each of the adventures. Experience individual interludes to build your story separately from the group's tale. Work together to overcome tactical challenges during action scenes. And it's replayable using a recharge pack to replace cards and story maps that have been stickered, modified, torn, burnt, joke lang, it doesn't say that, during your journey. Yeah. Very nice.
So my stickers nga, yes.
Yeah, for sure there are stickers. I think you have to write something on your stats also. But I like this one. Where does it say that? Here, experience individual interludes to build your story separately from the group tale. So basically, you can do your separate thing.
You have your own story.
There's an
parang an overarching
story.
narrative. Tapos, it's nice.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna put that na in play. And then abangan nyo na lang when we're gonna do the sign-ups for it. And also, if you just wanna get it, also just message us na. Sabi si Sam, ang dami lang message, sabi niya, all the plushies. Haha, pero seriously, the doggo. Black and white kamukha ng Sheltie ko. Wait, may winged cat pa pala. I like the winged cat also. It's very nice.
So it has everything. Doggos, winged catos. May isa pa, diba? Parang, is it an owl?
It's a bear.
A bear.
Yeah. Mark Ellis says, looks like I have my first game to be purchased on a credit card. There you go.
Yes. Pero matagal pa naman to. August 2022. This is yung parang, ito Sam who said na parang, it's a gift you give yourself a year ano, in a year na masu-surprise ka na, wow, thank you, past self.
Okay, this is gonna be our last one. Luna Capital by
Ooh.
Kelvin. Kelvin, thank you for sending this in. But if you guys want to see more of the games that people are interested in, so you can check it out on your own. You can check out G Live Game Light community. The next ones we're just gonna name some of them. In the palm of your hand, to me and Dwayne. uh, Land versus Sea Rift Force, the loop, Kenneth. It's up for signups already. We're getting it. We're just waiting for it. So if you're interested in it, sign up ka so we can notify you it's coming in. Quest by Indie Boards and Cards, Mind Management,
This
Corrosion, and Eschaton. Eschateau.
mind management, get are we getting it?
We want it.
Okay. Kasi parang
Yeah,
I heard you say it in one of our top shelf.
yeah.
Na-mention mo siya.
We want. We want it.
Anyway,
Yeah. So we're gonna check out lastly yung Luna Capital, which is it's not making any
this one I
wala
haven't
akong
heard rin.
pictures
So
sa
parang
wala akong
really,
pictures ahead.
really interesting.
Yeah. There you go.
Wala pang
Luna
crate.
Capital. This is the new. Build the best settlement in
Ooh.
the moon and become the moon's capital. Oh, makes sense. Luna Capital. Okay, get it.
It's in the name. Parang ayan na
I'm
siya.
sorry. uh,
It's 1 to 4 players, so it's soloable. 45 minutes, so it's like in the nice time frame. 8 up, so
not
kid
that.
friendly.
Yeah, not that
Designed by
hard.
Jose Ramon Palacios and published by Devere.
Okay, here I found a very nice video. It's nice because it's 1 minute, like 1 minute videos. Let's check it out.
Lunar Capital is a new tile placement tableau building game from Devere Games for 1 to 4 players. Let's see how it plays. Across 3 distinct rounds, with the tiles separated between rounds A, B, and C, players will take turns to take one card and the tiles beneath it and place them into their settlement. Players must optimally manage the elements of the game to build the best possible lunar settlement. At the end of Phase C, points will be awarded for all players' vital system buildings, greenhouses, meteorites, sales offices, constructions, any cards remaining in their hand, and concessions achieved. In order to succeed at Lunar Capital, players must place their buildings into their settlement in the right location at the right time in order to maximize their points efficiency. Playing Lunar Capital is a lot of fun, and if you enjoy monthly tableau builders, this could be one for you.
Very interesting. Very short.
Interesting
Super
yung
short.
art.
Yeah.
Parang it's very 50s retro futuristic. Pero hindi,
Very,
I'm not a fan of
very
the
short.
gray. There's a lot of gray.
I am watching myself. Sorry. Go.
Hindi,
Narinig ko yung
I'm just saying that there's a lot of gray. Tapos parang ako, I don't know about it.
Yeah, there
Kasi
is a lot of
it's the
gray.
moon, pero gets ko kung bakit a lot of gray because it's the moon.
But it's also nice. I like this the first thing that struck me dun sa game is you get a tile which is gonna add space to your moon. But
Moon base,
also
yes.
you already get 4 different tiles.
Yeah.
Which is a lot. I mean, if isipin mo in the second round pa lang, you already have 8 settlements to move around. So it's really gonna get big. When you get to like the third round pa lang, madami na yan eh. The combinations of power siguro or what scoring for that. Gabby says, but here each character has its own narrative. I think she's talking about
For
Splendid
Splendid
Veil. Yeah,
Veil,
that's cool.
yes, each character has their own booklet. So they have their own narratives. Pero yeah,
Yeah.
you should put the poll and then we talk about the game and we can read the comments.
Okay, hold up. Luna.
Luna Capital.
Ganda ng games ngayon. I think there was a time na I wasn't like impressed with games na lumalabas. But etong recent stretch, parang ang ganda ng games na lumabas. But yeah. Sabi ni Aina, mahirap mag-ipon, daming great games to be released in 2022. I was just saying. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, mahirap talaga mag-ipon lalo na I agree a lot of great games are being released. I believe kasi maybe it's because a lot of game designers they have some time in their hands kasi still in lockdown kasi they're not usually if you're a game designer you also tour around promote your
Yeah.
games for this time you can focus and then you churn out a lot of parang nice games and a lot of games now they have either a cooperative mode kasi syempre and a solo mode na
Yeah.
parang very perfect talaga for our time now.
Rain says mag-open na rin IKEA, guys, for our shelving needs. You can actually order now in IKEA their website.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we were looking
So
at Calax a while
yeah,
ago.
the Kallax is 6,900 plus for
Yes, around
a
7,000 with shipping.
like the big Kallax.
The big Calax,
Yeah.
yung
If
as in
you
pasok lahat ng board games mo doon.
yeah, then
Well,
if you
except the
want the
bigger one.
2 by 2 lang, I think it was around 2,000 or 3,000.
2,000, yeah.
Yeah. So for cubby holes, the big one is like I think 3 by 3 din siya or 4 by 3. So yeah, yun yung 7,000.
Uh,
I don't
I think it's
remember.
4 by 4.
4 by 4 ba? Ayun.
Yeah, 4 by 4.
There you go. You can check out IKEA now. Clint says parang dream home yung drafting. Yeah, yung top and bottom, no? But what I like about it is madami ka ng agad options. Dun sa apat, madami na agad siya. So, I don't know. I feel like you can really move stuff around. And I like games that do that. The poll is up. Hopefully, you guys can vote for this one if it's a play or pass for you. And don't worry, remember, if it's a pass for other people, it could be a play for you. If it's a play for other people, it could be a pass for
Yeah.
you. So, yeah, we're just checking it out. Also,
Parang, yeah.
knowing na ganun yung game niya and it's from Devere Games, I'm pretty sure this is not gonna reach like 2,000 pesos. It's a pretty small game. So that could be a factor also. Yeah. Sabi ni Clint,
sige,
baka may
go.
better video yung game. Sige, I'll check one while doing the stalking.
Sige. Well, Willow's checking out more videos. I just want to reiterate that the goal of this game is to check new games. It's not to judge anyone's personal taste. Pero kung minsan we're also like one thing I noticed about this is you get to discover games that you don't usually parang you take note of or parang for example me with Furnace parang pagtingin ko sa kanya mukha siyang
Oh,
heavy
yeah.
Euro game or for example Clint with Artisans of Splendid Sa pangalan mukha siyang it sounds like an economic game, but apparently it's an adventure game. So the goal of this show is to discover new games so that we can learn more about the new releases.
Yan, sige. Let's play this video like medyo mabilis.
Hi, I'm Ella, and I'm going to be teaching you how to play.
Oh, it's Ella.
Uy, si Ella! Alam mo
The
ba,
year is 1970.
kamag-anak ko si Ella.
Wow. Is your last name from board games also?
Yeah,
Seven.
I'm
Space
doing from
colonists
board
traveling
games.
to the moon. Our dream is to build a thriving space station. We're going to do this by creating settlements made out of construction cards like these. Each construction card has building sites that are just waiting for the right projectiles. Projectiles are important because if they are placed in certain patterns, they guarantee success of your settlement and yours becomes the capital of Luna.
Patterns.
You start your turn by choosing one of the 4 sets of construction card and projectile. The card goes into your hand and the projectile in front of you. But if you choose the one with the last delivery marker, then you have to discard 1 card and place it at the bottom of the deck. Now you choose 1 card from your hand and place it as part of your settlement. You can't cover any other card or rotate it in any way. After placing a card, the next ones have to be adjacent to cards already placed. When you're building your settlement, each row can be as long as you want, but you can only have 3 max. Lastly, cards have numbers on their upper left. Arrange your cards in increasing order when you place them.
Ooh.
Next step is placing all projectiles you took this turn. You look for empty building sites and fill up any of those spaces. There are two exceptions to the empty site rule. Constructions can be placed on empty sites, or lunar scaffolding and demolition tiles can make sites empty by placing them on top of
Mm.
these and destroying what's under them. Selenite tokens allow you to cover up the numbers on cards so that you can place them anywhere in a row. Logistics redistribution tokens let you swap two projectiles before choosing your set of card and tiles. Around it,
Ooh.
players have taken their turn putting down cards and projectiles. For the next round, an extra tile is added to each combination of card
Ooh,
and
okay,
tiles.
it's one.
At the end
per-
of 4 rounds, you move on to the next phase, which is Phase B, and use the Phase B tiles. The game ends at the end
New
of Phase C.
tiles.
At the end of each phase, players check the concessions. Concessions are the goals you have in the game. If you reach a goal, place your identification token on it. Vital systems supply you with the resources that help you live on the moon, like hydrogen and oxygen collectors, or water condensers and greenhouses. You choose the single largest set that are orthogonally adjacent to each other and
Wow.
count how many there are. The number tells you how much you score. 1 tile gets you 1 point, while 10 tiles gets you 40 points. Aside from scoring as vital systems, greenhouses generate their own points. You count the complete set of crops you have, pears, apples, and lemons, and you get 5 points for one set and 22 points for 3 complete sets. Now check to see who got the most meteorites. Depending on the number of players, you get a certain number of points. If there are ties, you add the awards and split them between all winners.
So, point
Skills
salad
points
na.
2 points each. Hab mods are places where specialists work, and the less they travel, the better. So each projectile with the same icon scores 2 points. While residential complexes love it if there are sales offices and hab mods close by. You get 1 point for each matching projectile. Each project card you have in your hand scores you 3 points each. And lastly, count the points you got for each concession you achieved. And that is how Luna Capital plays. This game also has a solitaire mode. Please check out the rulebook for how that plays. Again, I'm Ella. Check out the other videos I have on my channel, and I have a special request. Please type potato in the comments in honor of Mark Watney. Grew potatoes on Mars using poop. Maybe we can do it on the moon too.
And there you go. Let's comment potato.
Potato. Potato.
Okay.
Thank you,
Actually,
Ella.
that did clear things up. Thank you, Ella.
Yeah, that was a very informative video. As in, nandun na lahat.
Oo nga eh.
So
Why did I play the
parang
other one
you
kanina?
collect the buildings, tapos you put it in your cards.
Yeah. For a small, it looked like a small box game. It was juicy, no? I like what you said kanina, parang point salad, but it's iba. It's like different, na madaming. It's a point salad, like point salad.
Yeah,
Many ways
it's a
to
point
do it.
salad game. So you have many ways to score depending on the type of buildings that you're collecting. I also like yung may spaceship na lalagyan ng card, yung the tall one. So it would look good if you take pictures of it.
Exactly, Clint. I was gonna say it was like a Barren Park. I love Barren Park. I love like
Barren
placing tiles
Park,
and getting like
yes.
scores for it. Sabi niya, Barren Park killer ba to? And this video is so much better. And Sam says, okay, this gave me a better idea of the gameplay. And Clint changed his vote to play. I need a couple more votes.
Sige.
It's close.
Well, while we're waiting for
Yeah.
people to vote, unfortunately, yeah, this would be our last game.
Yeah.
Pero ang dami pang games in the list. So unfortunately, when we're not able to go through them, especially mga bagong added like yung Azul Queen's Garden, which is the fourth Azul, and All Three by Anton Bauza. Both are also really interesting. Pero bakit hindi? I think we talked about Azul, pero hindi ko nga nilagay siya sa list.
Yeah,
Bakit nga?
we talked about it last Monday, I think.
Oh my
It was
God,
last Friday. Friday, it was
yeah.
Friday. Yeah. Oh no, it wasn't. It was Wednesday last week.
Another one was released in Gencon and we didn't include here is Seven Wonders Architect.
Okay, you know what? Sige, just keep voting on that list. We might do a second part or we can do another show checking out these games. It looks like since yung iba naman released 2022 or very late this 2021, maybe we can check more games for this one. Yeah. Sabi ni Luvin commented patatas 2 weeks ago.
Comment patatas 2 weeks ago. Asan si Lupin sa
Hey, there you are. You're here. Jiggle ka. Oh, okay.
Uy, oh, Pokemon Unite.
Sorry, nanonood ako ng Pokemon Unite eh. Yan. That's the patatas Lubin. Yan.
May naglalaro ba sa inyo ng Pokemon Unite?
And Kendrick says, Quackalope talked about Luna Capital and Land vs. Sea. Both of them are surprise raw. Okay, so we can check out more games next week or, yeah, next week na. Okay, so everyone voted. Okay, meron na. It's play. Saw the poll. So si Cuphead lang yung nandito. But I would still give Cuphead a chance. I think I would enjoy the game. Okay. Before we end though, we have do have a couple of announcements. Number
We do
one,
have.
on Friday, it's G Live Paint Night. So if you guys are interested in painting,
Ooh,
we do have two special guests.
Paint Night!
A resident painter and the guest. And we have a surprise for you guys, I think tomorrow. Tomorrow yun.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Is
but
the
if you're
surprise related to G Live Paint Night?
it is very related. It is the reason why we have G Live Paint Night. So if you guys are interested in that, watch out for that announcement tomorrow. And please do watch us and support us on Friday. Yan. Okay,
What
nag-PSA si
else?
Sam. Concordia Digital is released.
Oh yeah,
There you go.
I saw
Nag-PSA siya.
Variable Play posted that released na daw siya. And I'm
Yeah.
like, Concordia.
Yeah. So,
Have you played
yeah.
Concordia, Willow?
Oh, yeah. I like Concordia.
I like Concordia as well.
Maybe we can play that soon. Yan.
We can play that in the next G Live game night. So not this Friday because we're gonna have paint night.
Yes. But yeah, I think yun lang yung announcement ko pala.
Yun lang. Yun lang for now. Madami
Yeah, yun lang
pang,
for now.
we still have a lot of surprises in store, especially it's October.
Yeah.
October's just around the corner.
Ooh, I do
And
have
after
another
that,
one.
oh, are you gonna say it na?
Am I allowed to say it? I'll announce
Sige.
it on Friday. I think not. I'll announce it on Friday.
Okay.
Baka hindi pa pwede.
Ooh.
October kasi dapat eh.
Ako hindi ko sure.
Sabi ni Rain that work talaga gets in the way of everything. I don't think I can join on Friday. It's fine. You can replay it or you can just play us in the background. We'll be there
Yeah.
for like an hour or so. So
Pero,
if you want to learn how to paint.
For sure, this will not be the last. Because a lot of people like painting. Ako, I haven't tried painting. But I feel I would be good at it. Because artistic.
Yeah.
I
I think
have
I
like...
will not. So we'll just try it out. But yeah, I think that's it for tonight. I'll just recap the Player Pass show. Thank you guys for sending all your suggestions in the poll. But also, just keep voting on that poll. Or if you have more games that you want to check out, put it there. We might do another show for this kasi madami talagang games na nag-release. But for our play this week, Merchants of the Dark Road, the Picture Perfect, Furnace, Mythic Mischief, Artisans of Splendid Vale, and Luna Capital. And for our pass, it's our lonesome Cuphead fast rolling dice game. But I think if we have more information for yung Cuphead, it would before our next show, I'm gonna be watching like the video, yung mahabang video kanina, and then maybe I can share my thoughts after that.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you have more games that you would recommend, just comment in the poll or comment down below links to the video so that people can just parang look at it and interesting. So parang we are a community of board gamers, so it's our second nature to share the love for our hobby.
Yeah. But yeah, I'll see you guys on Friday, still 8 p.m. on G Live Paint Night. It's gonna be our first one and definitely not our last. Some announcements tomorrow and on Friday. Stay tuned for that na lang. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed tonight. See you guys. Peace.